Alright, good evening. My name is Elizabeth, and today I will be refuting the claim made by an arguer that rock music is the best music genre. The arguer uses the supporting claim that rock music is a music genre where you can express yourself. Rock music has a unique aspect because it brings many different types of people together to hear the music, and rock music has an interesting history. To begin with, the major claim that has been made, which is rock music is the best music genre, is a claim of value, meaning that the arguer failed to properly complete the assignment. However, still with the information given throughout the speech, the arguer failed to support his own claim with his poor organization, weak and irrelevant evidence, which I will identify as I take you through the supporting claims given by the arguer. Claim 1, the first claim given to support why rock music is the best music genre is that rock music is a music genre where you can be able to express yourself in every way. I believe that it's safe to say that every type of music is a form of expression. However, the arguer infers that specifically rock music is the best form of expression. However, the musical likes of people do vary, as do their forms of expression, which is something that we must consider. If everyone had the same forms of expression, then it would be easier to prove which music genre is best as a form of expression. One of the examples given to prove the supporting claim is when the band Rise Against expressed their political views in their music and participated in the 2004 presidential election by raising money for the Democratic candidate. I believe this is a semi-valid example given by the arguer because it does show how there is expression to rock music. However, it does not show how this makes rock music better than any other genre of music. There has also been other forms of campaigns and movements throughout other musical genres. One of the most recent ones reported by the LA Times is the We Can Survive benefit concert, in which Katy Perry and other artists such as Sarah Bareilles and Ellie Goulding, of course they're not rock performers, performed and donated 100% of the proceeds, which went to the Young Survival Coalition, which offers resources, connections, and outreach to young women who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. Now, both events, the one that was presented by the arguer and the one that I have just presented, can be seen as a form of expression to support different views and causes. However, as previously stated, we all have different likes in music, different forms of expression, and of course, different things to be expressive about. It cannot be proven, however, that rock music is the best music genre because of its use of expression for specific causes, since there is also other performers outside of the rock industry that have also used musical expression for specific causes. All forms of music can exhibit expression and be used for different causes, not only rock. And the second claim is where we can see a poor sense of organization occurring as poor and irrelevant evidence. The second claim is that rock music has a unique aspect to it. Many different types of people come together to hear this type of music. It is inferred that rock music has a wide age range of both performers and listeners. To prove this claim, the arguer gives the example of singer-songwriter Cher, how she has been in the music industry for years now and continues to do so no matter what the age. However, the given evidence of Cher is irrelevant since it has little and almost no relationship with the main claim. Rock music is the best genre, considering that Cher's musical work mainly lies within pop, electro-pop, and disco. According to the biographychannel.com, in 1974, Cher returned to music and recorded a series of commercially successful pop albums, and in 1998, her album Believe was to reinvent Cher as an electro, pop, and disco diva. From here, the evidence for the second supporting claim begins to get a bit sloppy as the arguer begins to explain how rock music has branched out and gives unnecessary facts about how the Beach Boys were the only rock and pop musicians who actually rival the Beatles, and then switches on to explain the Woodstock Music Festival, Although it is not clearly done, the arguer uses the Woodstock Music Music and Art Festival to support the secondary claim that music has a unique aspect because many different types of people come together to hear this music. The Woodstock Music Festival is a 3-day festival with 33 musical acts. According to History.com, there was an estimated attendance of more than 400,000 people. The arguer states that the festival itself lasted, but not for long, as the conditions of trying to maintain so many people was overwhelming and they canceled the event. What the arguer did fail to mention, however, was that the event was a chaotic environment rich with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Conditions were horrible, according to the BethelWoods.org, which some concert goers reports that some concert goers treasured the festival as an adventure that changed their lives, while others found it nothing but a messy, dirty, disorganized event. Considering this, that the arguer failed to mention such important facts can indicate that he was trying to have the audience only see the positive aspects of the event, to think about rock music as the best genre. The arguer is trying to have us accept the main claim, but it is not done in an honest or credible way. In the third and final supporting claim, the arguer tries to prove that rock is the best music genre by informing us of its history. However, this part of the speech, it seems as if the arguer is advocating for rock music and against all of its negative perspectives that people have on it, instead of informing us of its history. The first sentence was the only piece of information that was given on the history, which was the term rock and roll was actually originated in the United States. We then see a lack of organization given in the evidence. The arguer was supposed to be informing us of how rock is the best music genre because of its history. Following the first sentence, random information such as how people see rock as devil music and how it's related to pornography is basically advocated against. Once again, instead of the arguer providing the supporting claim, he is beginning to advocate for rock. In conclusion, the arguer failed to prove his claim that rock is the best music genre. Through his supporting claims, which were rock music is the best music genre where you can be able to express yourself, rock has a unique aspect to it, which brings many people to hear it, and its unique history. His claim was not only a claim of value, but he lacked the appropriate organization and the appropriate evidence. Thank you for your time.
All right, well, I think you did a lot of things pretty effectively when it comes to structuring what was maybe a difficult argument to be able to follow and figure out what the claims were and try and present counter positions on this. I'll tell you what the main problem that I have with your presentation is that it sounds like a paper as opposed to a speech. You know, you're going into all this analysis of sentences and organizational issues, and you know, you need to cut to the crux of the issue. You know, it's not that complicated. On his first point, he makes the claim that rock has this social relevance to it. Your point, your counterclaim is simply, that's not unique to rock music. All kinds of music do that same thing. Here's an example. You know, I just said it in 20 seconds. You took 5 minutes to say that, and you know, you just need an editor. That's what you need. You need it's too much verbiage. Simplify the claims, direct it to the point that the advocate's presenting, which I think you did a good job of. Like I said, I think you did a good job kind of organizing those claims and trying to explain what the inference was and then explain your argument. But it just you kind of get complicated and lost in all of these pathways in trying to describe what the argument was and rationalize the differences. Simplicity in an oral argument. I didn't turn around and look at the audience. I probably could have done that because I have no doubt that there would be a few faces out there that are going, huh? And a few more that are going, because it's just like, you've got a good argument in here. You've got a good 4.5 minute argument in here, and it took you almost 8 minutes to give it. So you need to kind of condense and focus. That's my advice to you on this one. All right, thank you.